Hi, I'm Andy Adams with Canadian Yachting Magazine, and with me today is Thomas Victorin from Dometic Corporation, where he is a controls engineer. They have a wonderful new system for larger yachts. Let's have a look.
So welcome, my name is Thomas Victorin. I represent Dometic Corporation. I'm one of the chiller controls engineers. I'd like to introduce our new product, the plc-based chiller controller. For both marine air and cruise air products.
Come on right in tight.
Okay. So this controller allows you to easily integrate this system into any type of boat management system because of the PLC-based operating system that it's running off of. With this chiller control, you get real-time animation of what your chiller plant is doing with the graphics. You'll be able to zoom down into each individual part of your chiller and monitor exactly what's going on in the plant. In this product right now, you'll see that I have multiple stages, stage 2 and stage 3. Our system will be able to do easily 6 stages, and with some customization we can do infinite number of stages. Right now I'm looking at possibly a 9-stage system, but the basic package will be a 3 or 6 stage or combinations thereof. With this, the real-time refrigerate circuit, it's also reporting to you what your superheat value is, which in the refrigeration world is important because that allows you to know how well your system is functioning. How much is it loaded, thermally loaded, and how well it's compensating and controlling the chill water loop. So here you'll notice the animation. I'm basically showing what your seawater coming in and what it's going out at, 86 versus 94. That's an indication of how much heat is being removed off the ship. Okay? Your refrigeration circuit, like I mentioned, is here as well. We monitor the suction pressure, suction temperature, and discharge pressure. Those values indicate whether or not the system is running properly. Okay? So there's baselines there. Now what we're ultimately doing is sending out chilled water out to the air handlers that are, throughout the ship that actually do the cooling of the different cabins. With that being said, so the supply water temperature will be roughly 42 to 45 degrees, and then as it picks up heat back from the cabins, it returns at a 55-degree water temperature. So that's when you know you're actually producing cold air through a cold water loop. Now, the uniqueness of this system, and eventually what we'll be doing is also monitoring the rooms. And with this high graphic display, touchscreen display, you're actually able to put, what does your cabin actually look like, and you'll be able to enable or disable those air handlers remotely, as I mentioned, through an iPhone app. Oops, sorry. Actually, didn't mean to do that. So with this iPhone app, similar to the touchscreen, you can actually remote control your system via internet. So with the room controls, the various cabins that you have in your boat or yacht, you can actually monitor the temperatures going on there, troubleshoot any of the remote units as far as the air handlers go, because they are also communicating to our chiller plant. So if they have a fault, you'll be able to see it here, diagnose, and do such. Now, with that being said, you can also do this via internet. So if you're sitting in your office and you're going to go get on your boat that day, you can turn it on and control it remotely. Now this is real-time update, so as I click on the screens here, my actual chiller plant, which is on the boat, will update just as fast as it does on my screen. So as I'm doing that, you will notice that the animation on that screen is changing. As quickly as I'm touching here, it is showing up remote. Other remote features, again, as I mentioned, is a remote support that you'll be able to, if the ship engineer or technicians working on the system happen to run into problems, they enable remote support, call our customer service. They give them the IP address, and we can remotely enter into the system and help them diagnose their problems as well. A complete solution.
That is very cool. Thanks so much for showing that to us.
Absolutely, my pleasure.